Let's go. Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, baby. We're talking about the top rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and my personal favorite, reliable. And we are in the heart of the NFL season. And for some of us, our teams are doing well. For others, But we also know that, man, sometimes you want to get into the action yourself. Well, same game parlays, personal player prop bets, any of those things you're looking for, DraftKings has available for you. But more importantly, I got something even better for my first time people out there, right? When it's your first time, you never forget. But when you download the app, DraftKings Sportsbook, for the first time, man, and you enter the promo code Moats, it's simple. Make your initial bet of $5. You will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. Promo code's right there. It is Moats. Once again, initial bet of $5, you get $200 in bonus bets, baby. It is that simple. So trust me, you don't want to miss out on it. But at the same time, I understand. You might develop a gambling problem. Heck, you might need some help, some counseling services. If you live in New York, it's a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits, the dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, I see you rocking out in the 412. You know what I'm saying? You're showing some love to the black and gold. We appreciate you from the heart. You know that.
Man.
But talk to me, man. What happened? The people need to know. They over here like, yo, TG in the building. TG gonna get us right. He gonna educate us on what went right and what went wrong. All right, that's what he said. So I'm just, what did you see, my brother?
I think it was just one of them days. I think it was one of them days going into it, though. Like it just felt like it was. It felt like it was understood it was an NFC game. I think it felt like that. It felt like a blur the whole game. It didn't feel like, it felt like just a step off. And I think it was just little stuff. I think that's kind of the same thing we saying, like, which team do you get every week? But it just felt like a step off. I think you felt the presence of Aaron not there. Just little stuff. Lining up a couple times, little stuff, pre-snap stuff, little stuff. But you feel the presence of him. And you get a little bit more confidence when you do got your guy in here. Even to the play calls that you call. Might have been a couple things that was there a little bit. It seemed the Bears is a really good defense. I don't think that's not the same Bears. That defense bites in terms of defense. Like, they're a good team. Their records say they're good. I think the Bears is a team, I hate to be like that. They always catch something, like they caught a beat up, Steeler team.
I peep you.
What I mean? Like they don't, they don't seem, they catch the right place at the right time. So it's like, I don't super believe in that team, but I think that's like a Thursday night game in a sense. Like, right time.
I respect that.
You see where I'm at? That's a young team that's still hungry. It's ready to rock. I think the matters about it, ability showed up a little bit. I just didn't think that spunk was there. I didn't think it felt like, this AFC North game or this, you know what I mean? Just this moment, like big moment. I didn't feel like that was per se there. So I thought it was just, just tough. They just didn't execute to the best of their abilities. It was getting scored on, just little stuff.
Now I wanted to ask you, because you were saying with the Bears, right? You were like, man, you still are kind of like skeptical about how good they really are, right? We know they're 8-3 right now, but just from a roster standpoint, how do you feel about them in terms of just comparing their squad versus our squad, right? In terms of who we had out there yesterday, because
I think it was
like that's the part that I'm kind of leaning to. Yeah,
I think it was almost a college game, almost like a Michigan State Purdue like type feel. We're not like Ohio State versus Michigan State Purdue. Like, it's a lot of good players in good spots and good places. This is a little equal. This is a dogfight. Who gonna show up? Who gonna show up at what spot? And it felt like that. I thought Jalen played good. I thought stars looked like stars. I thought Jalen played good. I thought TJ played good. I thought stars looked like stars. But I think stars play good over there too. I think they got guys that you don't know about yet.
Talk more about that.
They got the guys. You got to think their whole linebacker core per se was guys that they probably played like 10 snaps per se. So these are guys you don't know about it, but these are guys I'm hungry. I'm trying to get to the ball no matter what it take. They're gonna play you super hard, a little bit harder than you might be willing to play on this day. That does this matter the same way? Little stuff. You know, I didn't think they looked. I'm never saying not motivated to go play because it's NFL. Like every game
Mm-hmm.
matters, but these are pros of pros that are super hungry. I just felt like it was one of them. You getting
Yeah.
the underdog, you getting the guy that don't have a name that's hungry to go make a play, no matter what it take. I'll scrap, I'll dive, like just a little bit different than I like.
I get what
You
you
know,
said because there are all levels to it. It's like, yo, you got
mhm.
like regular crazy, you got like superstar crazy, you got
Yeah,
that front line, them special teamers, them ones is like,
yeah,
yo, them
hungry.
kamikazes over there, bro. You be careful with
Yeah.
them.
I'll
Yeah,
jump in
don't put
front of
them out
that
there with
bus
everybody
crazy.
else.
Yeah, jump in
Yeah,
front of that
bro.
bus crazy. You know,
Like, yo, you say this gonna make I'm on the roster tomorrow if I do this? Say
I'm
less.
jumping.
You be like, bro,
Not
hold on,
thinking
hold on,
about
hold
it.
on. Think that through, bro. You ain't gotta do
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
no
yeah. This
business
because it's
decisions was
levels.
made. You see in the end of the game, you see a young Jawan
Talk
Brisker.
it.
If
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh guy,
Hey, about to say that's
young,
Whitfield right there, man. Another Whitfield
Pittsburgh guy.
talent, man. Heck yeah.
But it shows up. Like, man, I always wanted to beat the Steelers type. There's a moment.
You,
I'm young, I'm hungry, I'm playing hard, just stuff
you
like that. But you see it,
TG,
like,
you can say it again. My boy said, I always want to be this does because if you ain't
yeah,
draft me, I gotta have you. You know
I
that. You
gotta
the whole
have
town
you.
squad. You
I'm
don't want me?
from
Well, I gotta
here.
get you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need you. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like young, hungry. They doing good stuff on defense over there. They
Yeah.
cooking up. They got a good system, and you can see the system wise where it's like even in moving those guys,
Mm-hmm.
they still were playing fast. I thought the linebackers still moving around. I thought the game plan it was supposed. I thought that was a matchup for the Steelers though, in the sense of like they was weak interior wise with the
Mm-hmm.
linebackers. But I thought they did a lot of stuff with their safeties to make up for everything and keep it in the box in a sense. So like
Yeah.
they had a good strategy to strategize with it.
I
They
can
didn't
dig
make the
that.
linebackers have to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Y'all got these gaps in here. We got everything else,
Yeah.
and they just fit up there
Simplifying it.
together. Yeah, super
Yeah.
simple.
Now, with that being the case, though, let's talk a little bit about our offense then. So, knowing that for the Bears defense, they were going to be without their linebackers, right? What did you see with our offense that went right, and what were some of the things that kind of looking? You're like, yeah, man, I would want us to do a little bit better job here. But like, what was that for you from our offense, though, man? What kind of
I
stood
just
out?
didn't. I thought they got. I thought it was both a simplified because I didn't think they was trying to do too much with Mason at the same time. You know, I think it felt like they came with a plan. It's like if this shows up, we're gonna run this. If this shows up, we'll stick with these. Like I didn't think they took per se. Like they took shots early, it almost got
Mm.
picked. You know what I mean? So
Well,
they
shoot,
got
the
away
first
from
one
it.
did get picked. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was
The
a
one that
crazy one hand joint on the side.
I
I'm
ain't even
like,
talking
yo,
about that one either. Yeah, that was. You see what I'm saying?
crazy
So
joint.
it's
Yeah.
like I thought they attacked in ways where it's like, all right, we can't do that. Like early, they was trying to throw a lot of screens, motion the running backs out, get
Mm-hmm.
them in space, and kind of get the linebackers just thinking,
You
throwing
see it?
screens. You know what I mean? You could see they was going with that. I thought that started getting hit a little bit. They just were trying. I thought the strategy was let's confuse them, and I
Mm-hmm.
thought once it turned into less confusing, I thought they were looking for the strategy. I thought they
Mm.
once again were looking for the DK route tree. I thought they took a different
Yeah.
route tree. I didn't. That's
They
not
tried
like
to they tried to do something everything with the homie DK this week.
try to use them like DK, like video game DK.
Yeah, you see
You
it. I'm
know,
like, oh, all
it's like
right.
that.
I mean,
And I think once again, if we come to it, they're looking for his route tree. They're trying to find
yeah.
ways to get him the ball, and it's like
How'd you like his usage? Do you think that these were good? Because we saw him literally get it on a
I thought they were
toss.
trying to
We
get it to
saw
him.
him get the
Mhm.
the, the quick, like, flare route out the
Nows,
backfield, the
yeah,
now passes, the
nows,
drags, like the
screen.
50-50 jump ball, the screens. Yeah, it's like, do you think that's good ways?
But I think they're trying to find him. You still got to
Yeah.
justify the existence.
No
Like
facts on that. Yeah.
he, I can't. He just do a lot. Like he's loud. He's dangerous in the sense of like, he'll get a penalty. He's just real.
You
Hey,
see,
don't
he'll
do
grab a face
that.
mask. He'll
Yeah,
yeah,
just
he'll
dang.
black
And
on you
it's
in a
like
second.
you don't want to get him bored. So it looked like they try to keep him engaged.
I can see what you
You see where I'm going? It looked like they try to keep him engaged and get it to him in different ways.
before he
And
go full clock out on somebody else.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and it looked
yeah.
like they trying to find a way to get it to him. It's just he's such a specimen, but his route tree
Mm-hmm.
so like what is it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think like, we every week you come to it, but what is the like he's an underneath drag guy. I think
Mm-hmm.
he's similar. It's crazy. You could say he's similar to Daryl Washington in the sense of how you get on the ball. He's similar to,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like get it to him now, get it to him here. And I think you
It's like
just can see
catch and run. You want to catch in.
But you
shoulders
want to catch
upfield.
them, run
Yeah.
them against littler guys. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
toss is like, all right, now you're dealing with backers. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? This a different pit bull for you.
That's not the
You know?
stiff arm that you're looking for. Yeah.
No, this is
Because
different.
you see, he got hit one time, bro. It was on the toss. He was running. Boy, low key fired him up. They set him up like, ooh, all
Yeah.
right.
I seen
Ooh,
it
I
and
look
I was
good.
like,
Yeah,
we
like,
won't do that.
ooh. I don't like
Not
that
that
one.
route.
Yeah, I ain't
No,
like
it's
that
not a
one.
drought. Because he's a big little guy. Like big
That's what it
guy,
is.
but
Big
you know
little
what I
dude.
mean?
Yeah.
Big little dude. So it's like big
Yeah.
dude, bigger than, but
Yeah.
plays in the light heavyweight class per se. Big little
Mm-hmm.
dude. And it's like, I don't know. I think it's also a week to find your way, to give them routes and give them different stuff and be like, all right, did we
Yeah.
like this? Did we like this? Let's leave
Mm-hmm.
that alone because now we're getting back into AFC play. Because that, like, what? But they're tied.
Yeah.
I think right now, what they in
They
second,
tied
now
with
they
the
in a wild
Ravens.
card race. They in a
Oh,
run.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They in a run.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you, it's tight over there. It's a Kansas City over there. It's
It's
tight
a
over there.
Buffalo over there. It's a
It's a
Baltimore over
Buffalo
there.
and
You
a
feel me?
dogfight
Like,
over there.
think
I
about
know.
that, bro. Yeah, think about
I
that's in
know.
Baltimore right now. We got the exact same record right now, bro. It's like, yo,
Can't
it's about to
man.
get thick, thick.
Kansas City is crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's just have this talk. Like Kansas City and Pittsburgh had the exact same record,
Same record,
and
bro.
people are out here
Mm-hmm.
like Kansas City's playing terrible,
You see it?
and
You
people
see
like Pittsburgh's
it?
not playing bad, and I'm like they're
Yeah,
the same record.
same.
In the
But then you
eyes
got
of it, they're the
Baltimore,
same people.
who's in Baltimore, like 5 game winning streak with the same record. It's like that six
Man,
and five feel way different than our 6 and 5.
man. But
Yeah,
I will say, not that it's time, but that Lamar's starting to open the hamstring up a little
you
bit.
seen
You
it a
see
little
it,
bit,
right?
just a little
Let me get
bit,
up out of here one
just a
time. Let me
little
make sure.
bit.
Yeah, here it comes. It's
Hey,
starting
look,
to get.
look.
Mhm.
And then you got throw in old Bubtail Cleveland like they might have figured out something. Just by
Man,
accident. We don't know if you all the way figured out, but god
and
dang, by accident, y'all
I don't
figured out
buy the
something.
stock yet.
Like, yeah.
I don't buy the stock yet, but you got to be
Okay,
careful with the belief. Like them boys start
that's what I'm saying. If
believing,
you start believing it, it's just a tough team to
believing,
deal with.
and it's a
Yeah,
Miles Garrett over there doing a lot of Miles Garrett stuff. Wreck your day.
bro, he about to shatter the record. They saying, fam,
Wreck
he
your
had
day. I don't know
18
if
of
you're
them
looking
things,
up,
right? Bro, he got 18. He got 5 games left. No, excuse me, got
but
7 games left. He
But
only need 5 more.
nobody's talking about that boy
Yeah.
from Michigan sitting next to him getting off, getting him that
Oh
101. And
yeah.
you know,
Uh huh.
I
Big
remember
boy
when they
Mason.
drafted him.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
was
Uh
on his
huh.
head, and I was like, that was a
Yeah.
perfect pick.
Because he a pass rusher. He's more of a pass rusher than the run stopper. The other dude was the run stopper. The
But it's like,
was it Kenneth? Yeah.
oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Ken was the big, but I'm talking about
That was
Mason from
yeah,
Michigan
Mason. Yeah, Mason was,
he's get
and that's what's making it perfect. I'm with you
look
100%.
over.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, look over.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do got you 1-on-1. And ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody coming to save you. I go inside, I go outside, I got you.
He doing them boys dirty right
For
now
sure.
too. The left tackles. I'm like, God, dog, you can't even. How do you even protect that? Like,
So
yeah.
with that being the case, this is a good week for Pittsburgh to see different things. It's like I like that, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stick with this menu going. It's almost like
Yeah.
I hate to say a pseudo bye week because it matters so
Because it's
much.
NFC, yeah, it matters, but
It matters so
it matters, but
much.
it doesn't. I'm with you.
But it's like if you really
Yeah.
have, you gotta have true, real with yourself moments. Like, are we gonna finish
Mm-hmm.
number one? If we're not
Right.
gonna finish number one, let's
And
rest Aaron. Let's do these things.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just showed up like that.
And I'm glad you said that because that is, I mean, a part of the behind the scenes, the front office, the coaching staff. They have to process the big decisions like that. Whereas us as players, it's man, I want to play. I'm healthy. Put me out there. But from a coaching standpoint, how do you manage that part, right?
Yeah,
Because it's like, yo, you want to win every game. We
for
talk
sure.
about the importance of winning, but we also talk about this long race that we're on, and we know this journey doesn't end in 2 weeks.
For sure.
Heck, we ain't even in the postseason yet in 2 weeks. So that's the challenge right now, you know. But
Mhm.
how do you just not sit? It's like, yo, you watching Roger, like, yo, we think he does make a difference if he's out there, right?
He
To
definitely
some
makes a
degree.
difference.
To some degree. Yeah.
He definitely makes a difference. It's not even so much in what he do. It's in what you
Mm-hmm.
believe. It's in the confidence
Man.
of calling the play. It's
Mm-hmm.
in it's in
Defensively,
it's in
defending
defensively.
out there. Yeah.
Do we run this blitz or do we sit back and cover? Because
Mm,
we know the offensive strike before half, or we know the offensive
yeah.
strike right quick. Like it just changes the entirety
Yeah.
of the game. Even like every piece of it. Do I kick this field
Yeah.
goal? You know what I mean? It changes every piece of it to where it's like
Yeah.
it's just different. So it's like it's a superstar player that you like, all right, you missed that piece. And it's just your general in a sense. I think it showed up. And it
Yeah.
shows how much you gotta protect them going down the way. You know what I mean?
No,
How
facts
valuable
on
he
that,
is to
man.
where it's like you don't want him in the game to get hurt. You
Yeah.
know? You don't want to lose him in this moment. You're cool. So it's like,
Yeah.
It's okay. I think that's a relaxed type loss. Don't panic. That's definitely a don't panic.
He said hit him with the
You know?
RELAX.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
panic. That's
Okay.
it wasn't great. Defensively they could fix a lot. No excuses for
Yeah.
that. But it's like don't panic, you know?
Well, we're gonna get to the defense, but before we get there, how'd you feel about Mason though, man? Obviously making his first start of this season. We saw him come into the second half of the Bengals game, help us get us out of that stadium with the victory.
Mm-hmm.
What was your perspective of him this game?
I thought he played cool. Protected, protected the ball for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Like like he's not a rookie. You know what I mean? So it's like you
Mm-hmm.
expect him to make big boy throws. You ask him to control the offense. I think he controls the offense. I think people do get a line. I think it's pre-snap, it's clean. I think he makes the read that you ask him to make, and I think he makes it. Like he's a good quarterback. You know, and I think he's a solid backup quarterback in a sense where he can go win you like you in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't weird. I'm not throwing 3, 4 picks. You know what I mean? It's starters out here throwing 2, 3, 4 picks out here. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm protecting the ball. I'm running the offense. I think it was a get the ball out quick offense. I think they didn't super trust it, to get downfield too much. But I think he did what he was supposed to do. He did his job. They just didn't win. If they win, you feel great about it. Like they just
You
didn't
know
get
it.
it totally done. You know. I don't think it was on him. I think he did what he needed to do. I think that defense got to give him a little bit more. A little bit more. Like he's not. What he threw the ball about 20, 30 times. He threw it a
Yeah,
lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
he had the one pick. They classified the DK we thought was a touchdown pass. They first ruled it as a touchdown pass. Then they changed it and said it was a lateral, so they gave it as a DK run. But it was like to me, I mean, I agree with your perspective. I thought it was for a backup. I'm like, yo, you were clean. You got us in and out. We operated. So I feel you on that. But at the same time, how do you feel about those that feel like you should be able to get more out of that guy?
I
Hey
agree with that
man,
though.
stretch the field more, man. You can give
Mhm.
us a little bit more from there. Like,
But
what is your answer to that?
I think that
Mhm.
comes in confidence though. Like
Okay.
like we got to take these reps, and I think in taking them reps, like I think he's a guy. He's considerably a solid per se backup in the sense of if something happens to your starter, and he got to come in here for the next 6, 7 weeks. I think your offense still can click. I think
Mhm.
as you get more confident with him, you get more confident with him. I think if you get him for all right, here's a week, here's back to my start. I don't think you super do too much with him. I think he's here, hold these, make these smart decisions. Let's not get us
Mhm.
beat, and let's win it on the other. Like let's find a way to win.
Yeah.
Let's run the ball. Let's win on defense. Let's get some turnovers. So
Yeah. And you look at the running game this week too, man. Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren, they
yeah,
were super productive. This was our best rushing performance all season from my
I think they
eyes, man.
found something in Gainesville.
Hmm.
They feel like they
Yeah.
found what they're looking for, and I think to the root of
Hmm.
what we talked about even 2 weeks ago, a Batman and Robin situation. I think we were like 30's not super just Batman, but he's the
Yeah.
bully Batman. So it's
Hmm.
like, yeah, he's the first, and he's the, I guess you per se could call him the bell cow, but
Yeah.
he's just the first shot of it. He had a
Hmm.
wild run this week. Get up there and
He
like
did,
he's
bro. You see
wild,
it. Yeah.
So it's like, but even with that, I think as much as that's love, that's like, all right, this ain't the prom queen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Hmm.
This ain't the face of it.
You
But
trying
this
to
is
steal two for one. You tried the
yeah, trying to steal two
combination
for
of
one.
Warren and Gainwell can get me my RB1. Yeah.
I think Gainesville's doing everything that Warren did. I think right now you could sit
Hmm.
there and say, "Oh man, in 10 minutes Gainesville
You
could be the
see
running back, and I'll
it?
draft one, and it will come." I think he's doing everything. He's doing the exact same thing. I'm making people miss 1-on-1. I'm doing like, and it
Catch
make
out
you,
the backfield, do it all.
yeah, do what you needed to do. I think it's the exact same story, and it's
So you
like
ain't falling for it, is what you sound like.
it's just the same story. If you give it the ball 30 times, it's gonna look different. It's not the bell cow, but it's a nice
Yeah.
compliment. It's the dash to the smash, you
Yeah.
know. So
But that combination or that duo, going back to what you said with Mason, it was like, that's what you want. And from there, I guess the last thing that I would have as we, wrap it up with Mason is like knowing that you got the performance that you got from the running backs, right?
mhm.
What, if you're being critical of Mason, would you have wanted more of going forward? Or are you just kind of like, man, based on how it played out yesterday, you were cool with what you got from Mason?
I mean, I don't want no turnovers, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Mason. I think
Right,
players
right.
make plays too.
That's what I'm trying to make sure. Yeah.
You know, I think players make plays.
Yeah.
Maybe another like I think he protected the ball. You could say he asked for another shot or two. Like you could say
Hmm.
like I think he protected the ball in the sense of like it just
Yeah.
wasn't like you look at the turnovers around the league, you'll see a lot of them. Like man, he looked like he threw it to him.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know,
who was you looking at?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was you looking at?
What'd you see?
Even the
Mm-hmm.
last week, the Steelers pick, it's kind of like you hit
Mm.
them in the face with it. You know, and
Yeah.
it's like you see what they see,
Yeah.
and you can see the different views of it. But it's like it's no turnovers. It's like oh, that's a nasty
Mhm.
one. You know.
Yeah. That was a freaky play. The dude making the pick was a
That's what I'm
freaky
saying. Good
pick. Yeah.
football. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think Joe Flacco threw a pick this week. It's like, oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Shador threw a pick this week. It's like, oh, that's nasty. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gino had one. I was like, that's a nasty one. Like
Gino for sure hit him in the face
who
with
you
it, man.
throwing
Got
to?
that mess around got Chip fired, bro. Come on,
Man,
man.
hit him in the
Hey,
face with
bro.
it.
Come
You
on,
know.
man. You do it too many times, somebody losing their job, man.
So it's like I didn't think he did that. I
Yeah.
didn't think he hit nobody in the like he
Mm-hmm.
protected the ball. He took his reads. I thought he did all right. And I think he can grow as a quarterback. I think he's somebody like you keep watching him like he catch the right spot. The Sam Darnold moment could happen, but
Okay.
I don't see that. But
I could dig it, man. I'm with you though. It's like, man, as the role of a backup, don't turn the ball over. Keep me in rhythm, right? Offensively, whether it's getting in and out of the huddle, just doing
yeah,
enough to keep me in the game. Don't kill
yeah,
me. That's my
yeah,
big thing. Don't kill me, man. And he low key would have made the play at the end to get us in field position. They got called back because of the illegal formation.
for
But it's
sure.
like he has the 20-yard scramble that puts you across the 50, 5 yards out of Boz's field goal
Makes a
range.
move. He
You
don't
feel
even do
me? Like,
that.
yeah. I'm like, hey. Mm-hmm.
Man,
So
so I wish
respect
the
on
one
that.
that he ran, he cut back and he kind of
Yeah.
slid on his back. I wish he dove. I was like,
Oh,
you know
he
what
ain't
I'm
want to get
talking
popped.
about.
You see it? He hit it with.
I,
All
I
right, let me
see
get
what
low.
it said. I think you're supposed to get vertical on that. In the
Bro,
moment that it's
that's a
in,
car crash, man. That's a
it's a
car
car
crash.
accident.
That's
You
a
know what
car
I'm
crash,
saying.
bro. And it's
I
a guy outside and inside, bro. That's a car crash. He ain't
I
trying to have
think
that.
you saying I want to be here though.
I think you got to be careful though because you the money right now, bro. Rodgers is out that game.
And if you leave,
This is your opportunity. Yeah,
okay. I gotta slide.
yeah. Hey, protect yourself, bro.
I
Operate
see.
like you QB1 today. I want
I
you to
see.
I want you to put your suit on like QB1. Come in there
Mm-hmm.
with your little coffee. If you want to bring the old school newspaper like QB1, just
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like act
Get
like you
down.
QB1. You feel me?
You're
Like
not
get
here to
down.
get hit.
Yeah, yeah. You
Hey,
don't touch QB1. Don't even
I feel
breathe on
that.
QB1.
I
You feel
feel
me?
that.
Like I don't
You gonna start a
get down, bro. Mm-mm. Man, so
feel
for a
good,
fact
but
on that, bro. For a fact. Yeah, don't get down. So shout out to Mason though, man. Like I said, when you the backup, man, got to get it in how you got to get it in, man. So I could definitely dig that. But with that being the case, though, offense gave us 21 points. We
yeah.
typically say, man, 21 points. That's a great day, man. That gives us plenty to defend on defense. What went right? What went wrong on that side of the ball, man? Talk to me about this defense, baby.
They just didn't. Like it just didn't. It just didn't. Because it's not even that nothing went bad. It just didn't. I thought
Mm-hmm.
they found matchups. I thought they made
Mm-hmm.
big men play in a little bit more space than they were looking to play in. I thought they asked corners and safeties to play more zone coverage.
Oh no. Come back, Timo, baby. Oh, come back. Come back. He's right here. Oh. Ah. I don't know what happened. My man was right here. It was good. It was perfect. It was solid. It was copacetic. Oh, all right. He's trying to get back in. I think maybe. Nope. All right. We lost for a little bit. All right. He will be pulling right back up, man. So no worries on that one, man. All right. Oh, looks like he is back. All right. There, my dog. Now he back. Okay. He back. He alive. He in the building. Let's
No,
go.
man.
So with defense, you were saying that you don't feel like there was
Don't feel like they
necessarily
played bad.
something was wrong or bad with them, but
Yeah.
yeah, what went right, what went wrong with them as a whole, though.
I thought it just didn't click. Little stuff, but I thought
Mm-hmm.
like they asked like linebackers, they put them in space. They did a good job strategically. Like they put guys in space.
Mm-hmm.
They made guys tackle. They made I thought they made the little guys tackle per se and the big guys run. You
You
know,
see that? I thought
Mhm.
Ben Johnson did do a good job
I
with
thought
that
he
as
did a good
well.
job of that, making
Yeah.
little guys tackle and big guys run. He put them guys in situations where it's like 50
Mm-hmm.
was in space a lot, and he made it to where
Yes.
he was in there per se struggling. Um,
And
I
then they
thought
was
he's
running it more when they was taking him out. It's like, you know what?
you
If you
know,
want your
all right,
thumper off,
here comes the
now,
speed, here
yep.
comes like dime per se, or here comes a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more, you know, you got a different nickel in. All right, now I'm about to go at that. I'm about to
Yeah.
give you a little bit more power, you know. So I don't know. I thought it just wasn't to me. It just wasn't today. It just didn't click. It just looked a step off all day, you know. I thought players made plays. You know, TJ got
Mm-hmm.
home. TJ got home
We touched
early.
paint, bro. We got in the paint on defense, man.
Exciting.
Like,
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not that it was bad. It just didn't. It just looked like it just was like not clicking. Just a
So
step or two.
my grievance, and this was actually a little bit of a debate we had kind of yesterday, man, post game. But how do you feel about the dropped interceptions, right? The PBUs,
You gotta catch the ones that's thrown to you. You know,
right?
catch the ones that's thrown to you.
Can
They
you
get
still
a
have a
pick.
can you still have a good day or play good defensively if you're dropping picks? Because that was
Yeah, you
kind of
still
like,
can.
yo, is it still a good day or is it not a good day because you dropped the pick? And what does that mean if you dropped it? And it's like, to me, I'm like, yo, PBU was a good play. I think like you still in position. Like that's a challenge, right? But what was kind of like your perception on that though, man?
I
Because we
mean, I
keep
think you
having that
catch the
happen,
ones that's thrown to you. And I think
right?
it's just more, it's not so much that, it's just you got to look how that drive extends and it turns into something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got to look at the games that they play good or the games that just seems like so, you know, defense nation is the ones that they catch those or the ones that they
Yeah.
get off the field, their turnover, that rip out
Mm-hmm.
comes out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They scoop and score Country City. Like, it's just nice and neat.
Yeah.
It's like, I think when it's not clean, when you jump off sides and you do catch the pick, you know what I mean? Or
Mm-hmm.
when you
Or we
don't
jump off
catch,
sides and they throw the touchdown, and you're like, oh,
you see what I'm saying?
come on.
So it's like just not clean. I think it's just not clean. When they play
Mm-hmm.
clean, good football, they're a good defense. They're good tough. They're tough.
Yeah.
But when it's just not tight all the way, you can just it's just pieces. It misses
Yeah.
in big spots. It shows in the spots it has to
Mm.
show. You
Now,
know,
I hear that, but then the flip side, you'll hear the rebuttal where people talk about, man, this is the highest paid defense. Why
it is.
isn't somebody else making a play? Why can't the next man up come out there and still be able to give you some splash? Because we still allow 31 points.
Mm.
And for some, they look at that, it's like, yo, 31 points is 31 points. That's a lot. We know as
But what
defenders,
is what is that though? That's
yeah,
what 4 plays.
yeah, it's 4 plays.
You
I
know,
mean, and
it's
you
four
think about
plays.
the three passing touchdowns, two of
Mm.
them is one-on-one man-to-man coverage. And
I
it's
was
two
just
good
about that.
players, right? Is Moore and Ramsey, is Lovelace and Duggar, and you got a
When you
blown call or cover three.
when you
You seen it.
but when you
You seen it.
man,
You seen
man,
it.
no, it's
Hey, look. I know you watched the tape. That's why I know you watched the tape, bro. Shout out to my dog. He
oh,
was like,
it's
oh,
bad.
you seen it. Come on, bro. What
It's
you doing,
bad.
bro?
What are we
What you
doing?
doing, bro? What you
So,
doing, bro?
but type stuff make
Yeah.
people snap, fire, different
Mm.
stuff. So it's like
So you're like, bro, you can't do that one.
you can't do that. What are we doing?
That's day one
But
install, baby.
it's
It's day one
like
install.
when you look at like the team, the way the defense is constructed, it's not like the best of the Steelers defense. You got to think maybe a
Mm.
Ike at corner, and
Hmm.
maybe a Will Gay at corner or a
Yeah.
McFadden at corner, like just the greatest of them. It's never been just a defense that's just man. I got two just blanket corners. You
Yeah.
know,
We trenches, pass rush,
it's
LBs.
truly
We gonna
always
beat
been
Philly.
predicated on you know what I
Hmm.
mean from the top to the bottom. So it's like
Yeah.
on days where something doesn't show, where offsides does happen per se, and now you've left that man truly just one on one. Everybody in the world knows it's me and
Hmm.
you. Like you put just people in or just you know what I mean. You can find when you can
Yeah.
find it, like you said, it's 4 plays. So if I can
Hmm.
find it once or twice, or just maybe it's this play, it shows up. And I think that's when it feels like it's a bad. Like that's why it's like, no, I gotta catch this so we get off the field and shut this whole
Hmm.
drive down. Let's start again
Yeah.
next drive. Get them a new set. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Limiting the play count. I think that'd be the
Yeah.
biggest thing. Like if you can limit their play count, that they're tougher. They're
Yeah.
tough. They
Yeah.
need that punch out. You know what I
Mm.
mean? They need that rip out.
And I
They need to
thought the
catch
YA black fumble recovery was going to give that. I thought that was when we got that one. I'm like, okay,
the
it's
momentum.
a day now. We straight.
I'm with you.
We just needed that third one. Just catch that third one. We've been all right, man. We'd have had the three
TJ
turnover day.
TJ's
Oh man.
But
No.
I think it just didn't feel like I don't feel like nothing was per se bad. It just didn't. It wasn't good. You know. Like it truly felt like that. It wasn't bad. It just was like it felt like just another. Like it just felt like a slow game, like muddy, muddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I could dig that, man. I could definitely understand that right there, man. Hey, look, and if y'all enjoying the homie TG, aka Terence Garvin, being on the show today, y'all make sure you hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you're new to the channel, baby. Another thing that was talked about, because we know we got some dogs, especially in our trenches on defense, but we only had one sack this game, man. What was your perspective on that, B?
Yeah, you gotta get home. That's what the defense is built on. Getting home. You know,
Yeah.
getting home, getting home, getting to that quarterback. So it's
Now, do
like
you
I
feel like
just
it was O-line doing their job? Was it quick release? Was it our guys not playing well? Combination? What was your like? How'd you see it?
I think it was strategized well. Like I just think they had a good strategy game. I thought they got the ball out. I thought when he did, I mean, you seen boys get home. Like
Yeah.
you seen like TJ got home. Like you seen boys get home. Like I think it's just I think they ran the ball well. They controlled the game, controlled the pace. He got it out quick when he needed to. When he had to get, he didn't fall himself into situations 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9.
It was
Like
on
that,
schedule. Mm-hmm.
it was on schedule. Like, and it's not 21-10 where I know this pass coming. Like it's just he just played a smooth. Like he almost played Javante Davis boxing. Like I'm gonna just bully you, beat you, beat you,
Mm.
beat you. I'm gonna catch one. You know what I mean? Beat you, beat you, beat you. I'm gonna keep it calm. I'm gonna catch one
Yeah.
and get out of here. Get out of
Nah,
the
respect.
stadium. Like they a scrappy team right now. They like that group of five that make the playoffs. Like they scrappy. Scrappy.
Shout out to them G5s to make the playoffs, man. You never
Yeah,
know out there. All right.
yeah,
Shout out to
man,
a
scrappy.
G5 that can make the postseason, man. It's some good teams out there, them G5s. I'm just throwing it out
Come
there,
on,
bros. You know what I'm saying?
JMU's tough out here,
That's my
man.
opportunities, man. That's what I'm saying.
North Texas, man.
We just throw it out there in the ether. You know what I mean? Just
You know
they hollering about this Tulane. We'll see. We'll see.
they about to
You know
get
what I mean?
JMU coach up out of there, man. They gonna clean
Hey,
all that up.
man. Look, man.
They gonna
Add them
give
to
him a
the list.
job somewhere.
You know the rule. Added to the list of just
Yeah,
the Signettis of the world, the Mike
Signetti
Houstons
of the
of the
world. Yeah,
world. Come on,
yeah.
man. Look. You
Signetti that
want to get
had
paid, you know where to go, man. You want to get
Signetti
paid, you
that
know where you
had
go
so
to.
much success. You like, man,
Come on,
whatever
man. Come
came
on,
about,
man.
let me get one of
Come on,
those.
man. Come on.
Man,
Look. And then on the
look,
case, they'll be like, hey, yeah, when he came, he took all these guys with him, and look at them now. I'm like,
man,
dude, I remember you was a freshman at the squad.
man.
Like, are you still playing right
I
now?
remember joking on the Signetti at JMU
Bro,
talks.
all
Like it's
right.
crazy. Like,
All right. Yeah, I'm like, bro, it's been a minute. But yeah, I'm
yeah,
like, every time I look at Black, I'm like, Black, bro, that's
yeah.
you still running that football, bro. God dang, you been there
Me.
forever. Like, yo, let's ride, man. But yeah, bro. Shout out to the group of fives, though, man. Shout out to the
That's
group of fives.
JMU up there in Indiana, man. We know.
Hey, man.
We know.
Like I said, man, shout out to Indiana. Shout out to Signetti. All right. I'll leave it
Yeah,
at that. Shout out to the
I
guys
feel
over there.
you.
All right. Shout out to the
Okay,
guys over there, man.
I
Shout out to the
felt that. I
guys.
felt that.
But since we did kind of throw in the coaching part of that, we know that's the other part that everybody is, a little bit more sensitive to, right? The coaching. And it's like, all right, when we win, coaches are great. When we lose, every coach sucks. We should fire him. What was your thoughts, though, man? And just the coaching element of yesterday, man.
I mean,
And you got
I didn't.
experience. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Only one of us is actually like officially coach.
I
Like
thought it was.
you got like, yeah.
I think Ben Johnson's a really good coach. I think he got a good staff. I think they hungry over
Mhm.
there, do a lot of good. They make it work with that unit. I think they get guys that buy into what they're doing. I think they came out there full tilt with their unit. You know what I mean? Against a unit that
Mhm.
was a little bit impartial. Like I think the Steelers did a good job this week. I think they had a good game plan, especially to what they had. I think a lot of what they had. You know what I mean? Like players make it look better. Pieces. I think you can just feel the like trust and lack of trust in the situation. Like it just altered the whole game plan. You know.
But with that though, whether it's lack of trust or not, wanting to call certain causes, like how do you balance that when we're still trying to be aggressive, still trying to be competitive, still trying to do whatever it takes to win in these games, though, man?
I mean, they took shots. You know, one of the shots got
Yeah,
picked off. You know,
yeah.
like they pushed the buttons. You know what I mean? They did
Hmm.
their drives. I thought The Bears just executed theirs. They had all theirs, it felt like. You know what I mean? So they just rolled on theirs. They had a good day. I thought they just got beat. Like I
Now,
don't
do you
think it
feel like
was.
there's anything they could have done differently, whether it's offense, defense, or even in special teams?
I think it's tons they could have done differently. Like that's when you win and
Okay.
lose the game. You know,
Okay.
like it's tons they could have done differently.
Yeah.
But I thought just strategic, like, because you could go into strategics. You know what I mean? You could be like, man,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they could have went the other way a little bit more. I thought they
Yeah.
tried to find the other receiver a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
who else can give me something? You know, I
Yeah.
thought they could have
Because
maybe
that's like
went
the
to
Roman Wilson element or the tight ends
for sure.
element. Okay.
You see it. I thought they maybe
Mm-hmm.
could have rode this DK train a little bit harder. Like got him. I thought they could have went back to the drag world and maybe got him in space a little
Okay.
bit more. I thought they could have made, you know, win a little bit more runnish, get the play action going, find them in space a little bit harder. You remember last week they started the game
Mm-hmm.
with the play action boot, just
Yep.
different things like that. I thought it's more like I thought they came with a different plan completely of
Yeah.
one that worked before, but I thought it looked like they were looking for a plan of one that worked before. Like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
let's see this strat. Like we know that. Let's go with this book right here and see how these quick games. Let's move it. I thought they could have changed formations a little bit. Change, you know what I mean? Formation in
Yeah.
the
Put it
boundary,
almost.
motion to the strength.
Because you
You
seen
know,
on the cover three that we or not
we
in the cover three,
busted.
excuse me, the well, we busted the one and then the Duggar on Loveless the tight end. It's like, yo, he's building these formations with the
He built
motion
a
and
lot.
stuff. Yeah, it
He
is
was building a
making you
lot.
process it. Like, I know this is a basic cover three or this is a basic cover one, but because now my alignment went from being the 3 to the 2 or the 2 to the 1, it's like, yo, who I'm working with? What's this?
Yeah.
Ball snap.
But that's all
So
you want.
yeah.
Just a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of doubt. Like I just
Yeah.
that's not a bad team. Like it's gadgety.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you think that team is gadgety, like I don't buy the stock, but it'll beat you.
Yeah.
It's gadgety. It'll beat you on a Sunday. You know what I mean? It'll
Mm-hmm.
rock. If you're not tight, it'll get you. You know?
Yeah.
One of them teams
Now,
win a game in the playoffs and get put out.
okay. And now
Respect.
defensively, we've talked about at times, man, TA a little bit more vanilla rush, play coverage behind. We talk about at times, man, even them shifting and doing a little bit more the man-to-man stuff. Just even with that space, man, is that one of them days where you kind of like, yo, man, I think, sending this a little bit more, sending that blitz a little bit more would have been, maybe a little bit different. Did you feel any of that watching this?
Mm. Yeah, I think he stuck with his bag. You know, I think he
Yeah.
loved that. I know it as the two pair, but kind of like the two invert,
Yeah.
run through, roll the safety, corner over top. He got the deep half. you know. Yeah. So he liked the mix and match and he keep it looking like man. So the whole thing is
Every
like,
day
is it
look like
man?
that. Yeah.
Everything look like man. So is it man? Is it three? Is it two? And he can blend off of it. I thought they did a good they weren't in like third and eight, third and nine.
Yeah.
They stayed on schedule to where he couldn't get too freaky and he had to leave certain packages in and they wanted those
Mm-hmm.
packages. So now I got you in that package. I'm attacking that,
Yeah.
you know? And I
Yeah.
thought they attacked the right piece. They had a good plan. They stayed on schedule. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Body, 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 head. Body, 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 head. You know?
Yeah, look,
You know?
don't go away from this. Stick with this. This is
Yeah,
what we
stick
do.
with this.
This is what
If
we
he
do.
steps with his left, you step with your left. Body, body,
Mm-hmm.
body, head. Stick to it.
Yep. Yep.
And they just stuck to the
Respect.
plan. I thought they stuck to the plan.
Nah, I would agree, man. And I'm with you. I think because Chicago isn't known, right? They have the history that they're fighting against. It's almost like people don't respect it all the way. But it's like, man, Ben Johnson, those guys, man, I think it's what their fourth game in a row that they've won. And they won a lot of these like close, weird, just like how today or Sunday's game was. It looks like that a lot of the times with them dudes, man. So it just, man, I just feel like, man, we should be able to do something else, though, right? It's like a little
Yeah.
something, you know?
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
it just felt like it wasn't their day. I think they'll have a good week next week.
Yeah.
I think it was one
Yeah.
of them like, all right, cool, we needed that. Let's wake back up.
Okay.
Let's wake
So
back
we
up.
run
I
run
thought
run the ball next week. Big running
Mhm.
game next week. Big run the ball next week.
Make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Big week next week, man. I think they'll
Don't you
step up.
don't be doing all that, bro. You doing a lot.
Like,
Don't do all that. Don't do all that. Just
I just
big
think
week
they'll
next
have the
week. I heard
game they're
you,
looking
you
for.
ain't never say big week like that before, bro. That's
What you
wow.
mean?
That's wow. You've never
I,
said that. That's
I think they got
dang
to see
cool.
things they like and didn't like, and they'll come out here this week confident. Aaron to be
Oh,
back.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, I
Okay.
think they'll control the sticks. They got to see different runs. They went with a couple of different runs than they usually go with. I think they got to see different runs. They'll come out this week. They'll control the clock. Defense will be on fire. And I think they'll have a week. I think they'll prepare and have a great week. I'm buying the stock. I like Pittsburgh this week. I think they'll have a great week. That's what I think. Pure blood. Like, I think they'll have a week.
That's it.
Pure
Oh,
blood.
yo,
Yeah.
that's what you want. That's crazy. Yo. But I'll tell you, oh, yeah, I feel great this week. Oh yeah, it's bounce back week. This the win
Great.
right here. Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
week.
All the
Get back on
confidence right.
track.
Oh, bro, I'm like, yo, man, you
AFC
talking
game, man. Let's
spicy,
get
bro.
back on time. Back on schedule.
Yo.
AFC game. I like the
Mhm.
swag of Aaron. I even like that I own y'all. I know he gonna come out here uber confident this week.
Hey. Oh
Uber
man.
confident. This is an
He get a
Aaron
chance to go
week.
against another young quarterback, right? Because
Mm.
that was the whole him versus Love, right? That was the big young guy versus the new guy,
We
all right,
got a
versus the
young pup,
OG. You
man.
know what I mean? So
You know what I
yeah,
mean?